everyone, and welcome back to another Idle Heroes video with me, King Billy. And in today's video we are mainly going to be looking at this Valentine's flipped event. So we looked at it in yesterday's video and we had the leaks and the spoilers out for it. But there was still a lot of unanswered questions when we put that video out, and today obviously we've got the event, it's gone live and we can see what is happening in its entirety. So this is what most of the video is going to be about today. There's been a lot of chat on the socials about this morning. Some people are already doing the event, and some people are having some great luck, some people are having some bad luck. And ultimately I think what it comes down to is that this event, if you are a free to play or a light spender, is an absolute gamble. Okay, so it's funny it should run in conjunction with the casino event because it is an absolute gamble. So let's click on the question mark, see what it's all about. So use your love letter to sense heroes at the flipped event. Each time sensing heroes will get you one of the following rewards. So gold spirit, hero promotion stones, magic dust, monster souls, chaos stones, and a chance of obtaining a hero from the flipped hero pool. The initial odds or luckiness of sensing heroes from each heart pool are 1%, so it starts off very low at 1%. If no hero is sensed, the odds will increase by 1% each time. Straightforward. Once a hero is sensed, the odds of it will be reset. If no hero is sensed after 24 times in a row, then a hero is guaranteed at the 25th time in that heart pool. So you won't go above 25% chance, you'll get it on the 25th one if you haven't already got one, and then it'll reset back to 1%. Number 4, heroes at the flipped event will not be sensed repeatedly, which means each hero can only be sensed once, so that makes sense. Number 5, male heroes can be sensed from the Star of Gentleman, and the female heroes are sensed from the Star of Lady. You can tap on the magnifier icon beside the stars to preview the heroes. We'll do that in a second. Sense heroes at the flipped event. Once designated heroes are paired off, you will get rich rewards limited to heroes paired off at the flipped. Tap the pairing reward icon to check the details of pairing. And the sources of the love letters are purchased with gems at the event interface or from Emily's Rose Garden. Basically, you can exchange your roses that you get for either logging in or for doing loops on the casino event, or by purchasing packages. The packages of Oath as well, you can get the love letters in and in the value packages. Alright, so let's have a look at that. So the gems you can swap is very expensive, so it's 800 gems to get one love letter. Obviously you can get them, as was said, in the wishing fountain. So for 300 points on the wishing fountain for a full loop, you'll get 300 roses. Okay, so it's a 1-for-1 ratio for the points to roses on there. As I mentioned, you've got your value packages. If you are a spender, you have these options here. We'll not go into that in too much detail. And that's the magic portal from last week's event. Don't forget to spend your stuff in there. In fact, I shall grab my orbs now. My 8 orbs. There we go. I've got 80 left over. I'll just take some gold. One of those. And some gold. There we go. I always keep one of them for the bag. As you can see, there's my key. There's my little collection. Right, moving on. Back to the event. Oh, also you did get your daily login. So you got, there is 50 roses each day for logging in there. So that's 350 across the 7 days. Claim that. We did get also, that was it, I skipped over it. Yeah, we did also get 100 as well for the Valentine's Day gift as well, so that was very nice of Idle Heroes to do that for us. And 500 gems. So there we go. So we've got a few roses now, which you can spend in this rose garden here. The envelopes in here, the love letters, are costing 35 roses. The most you can get is 40 though. So if you're free to play, the most you can get is going to be 40. So even if you do 4 loops of the casino event, you'll only be able to buy out 40 of these. The rest would have to be coming from your gems or from cash spending. The way I've worked this out, okay, so it starts off at 1%, and you've got 10 heroes to get from. So for me, if I only wanted, really the only heroes I would want for my main account in here would be who I'm building: Augustin, Unimax, and Tara. Okay, the ones that you've already built them, or I'm not bothering building them. So even once you can't choose the hero, so even once you get up to, say, a 10% chance, that's a 1 in 10 chance that you actually get them. So within your next 10 spins, you should get one. But then it might just be Valentino. You don't know which one you're going to get. There's no guarantee you're going to get one of the heroes. So that's a very low odds. So for me to gamble on this, it's a very, very, very low odds. So I don't think I will be doing much of the gambling in here. That's exactly what it is. It's a massive gamble. The odds are on a sliding scale, so basically the more you put into it, the higher your chances are. But you're going to, obviously, especially with the pairings, so the pairings where the big rewards are. If you complete all 5 of the pairings, you get the golden crown and 50 feathers. That was the 470, 480 pounds artifact when it came out. I did see someone this morning on Facebook saying he just completed the event. He sent a screenshot through, and he thinks he spent about 320. I think he said it was euros he was spending. So 320 euros. So he got it. So he's got the Guilty Crown and the other rewards, and he's got it cheaper than the Guilty Crown when it came out. So good to him. But I don't have that kind of money like most of the people to be spending on the game. So the chances that you're going to get, as I say, for a 1 in 10 chance to get Tara, and then a 1 in chance to get Michelle to match it to from the female pool, it's very unlikely. So you've got to do that 5 times with the different pairings to get the golden crown. So I think any of these are highly unlikely for free to play or a light spender, unless you've got loads and loads and loads of gems. It's a pretty poor chance of getting your matchups there. Yes, you do get the heroes when you get that hero out the envelope. You will get the actual hero to keep in your bag there. So that's cool. Like, even if you just got like a good hero like an Amon Ra or a Garuda or whatever, a Penny, whatever, that would be cool. But the chances, as I say, of getting the matchups are unlikely. And also the matchups, some of the matchups are like Tara's a good hero, then I would say Michelle's not. Aspen and Amon Ra are both good. Cthulhu's good. Nokia's kind of got a niche. Zia's not very good. Horus is good, and then Oberon and Heartwatcher are both good, but one's more PvP, one is PvE, so it's a bit like the matchups are a bit odd, really. So there you go. So yeah, all in all, I think this event is definitely for the gamblers. So you might want to, instead of buying out these love letters if you're free to play, you might want to buy other stuff. So bear in mind, if you're going to get 100 for your Valentine's Day gift of the roses, you're going to get 350 across the week, so that's 450, and then you're going to get for every loop you do, you can get 300. So if you do, everyone should be able to do like at least one loop of the casino, so that would take you up to 750. If you buy all the orbs and all the heroic summons, that's only going to be 400 roses on orbs and 200 on heroic summons. That's only 600 you've spent, so you still have 150 left, and you can choose what you want to do with them. But yeah, it's up to you how you do it. I think it comes down to the question of, are you a gambling person or not? If you're a gambling person, you might want to just throw everything you've got into the love letters. But if you want to be more sensible, you might want to put everything into resources that you're guaranteed. Ultimately, when it comes down to using your orbs or your heroic summons, you are gambling, but at least you know you're going to get things, like even if in your orbs, at least you're going to get like your 4-star heroes, 5-star hero shards and stuff like that. If you don't get any necessarily 5-star heroes from them, you're still getting a return and stuff that you can build up, so it's a much safer bet. But obviously you won't get the kind of rewards that you're getting here if you manage to get the matchups. So yeah, there's no right or wrong answer with this one. It's just kind of what suits you best and what do you need from the game. Like for me, I kind of need food at the minute on this main account, so I'll be more inclined to play it safe and go for these first and these first, and then I might have a look just for a bit of fun at a few love letters, but I might just put anything left over into some of the things up here. Even though they're quite expensive, but if it depends how many loops I do, I might end up doing 3 loops, and then I might end up having just roses left over to spend, so I've got to spend on something. So I'll decide further down the line what I will spend them on. Anyways, that's that one. Let's look at the rest of the events real quick while we're here. Anyways, as I said, don't forget to spend your keys in the magic portal here. Choose what you want. As I say, as you saw, I've gone for orbs there. Orbs are considered generally to be the best kind of bet over the heroic summons. One thing I want to mention as well, actually, the heroic summons are 100 in here. The orbs are 300, so it's like a 3-to-1 ratio. But in here, you're buying them at 40 for an orb or 10 for a heroic summon, so that's like a 4-to-1 ratio. So orbs actually work out a little bit more costly in comparison, but are still on par with what you would buy them in the marketplace for. If you are buying them on, let's say you bought them by the 8 heroic summons, for 1,000 it works out 125 gems each. So times that by 4 would be 500 to get you the 1 profit orb, so it's a 4-to-1 ratio on that as well. Yes, so back to the cool events. So as I mentioned, you've got your packages here. You can get your copy of Carrie there. She's awesome for PvP especially. She's also very good at getting you, you can use like mini Carrie copies and stuff to get you quite far in Dark Steel Land. You've got the new Tara skin, which is pretty cool. It's basically Tara with a load of red stuff on, and you throws a little floating magic rose out. But he's got 4% damage, reduced 5% control immune, and he's got +4 speed as well. So it's pretty cool. The name's cool as well. It's a heroic knight, so that's cool. While we're here, we'll just go into the skins as well and look at the other one, which is available. If you win from the pairing of Tara and Michelle, you get the Michelle skin, which is down here somewhere. There we go. That one's got HP, attack, and +4 speed as well. So she also gets speed on that one. Another pretty cool skin. Value packages, yep. So as I say, you've got the 1 for 100, you've got the 70, you've got the 50, you've got the 30, and the 10. So they all got love letters in them, and the lower price ones have got roses in them. Let's have a look at the sliding scale. So the cost of the pounds to gem ratio goes up. It's basically you get 500 gems per £10 that you spend, and that goes all the way up. Yep, that's fine, that is equal. You get 15 casino chips for 10 spent. If you spend 10, let's see if that goes up as well the right way. Let's see, 15 times 5. Okay. Pretty much. And then the other ones you kind of change. Let's see. So you get 3 envelopes for £10. For £100 you get 40. So you get more if you spend on the £100 scale on that one. Okay, so there's the options there. There are also the options inside the Valentine's Day event. You can get these two here. So 10,000 gems for £100 and 80 heroic summons. You get 40 envelopes, or 40 love letters I should call them, and 200 roses. A smaller package for the £20 has got profit orbs and heroic summon scrolls, gems as well, 1,888. It doesn't have any roses in there though, but you do get your 10 love letters. So there's the options for you spenders out there. So here you go. As I was saying, you get the usual rewards inside here. At 300 points you will get, for doing the full loop, you will get your normal 8 orbs, your 8 super wishing coins, your 5 feathers, your 5-star hero copy, which in this instance is Jara. Pretty decent early on for PvP. I think you just petrify and freeze these days. Let me just check. I think she used to just be, yeah, she does freeze as well. Poisons his foes as well. So yeah, some damage over time from the poison as well, and some crowd control from her. So yeah, she's not really any use in PvE, but she'll do for PvP early on, not so much later on in the game. And obviously you get your 300 roses as well for doing the 300 points. Okay, so that's one place. That's pretty cool. You get the extra currency for the event, which you can either turn into love letters or just spend on other stuff. So pretty sweet for that event there, just to get some bonus rewards in that one. Shelter mission, pretty cool. So we've got some Sigmund for PvE. He's good in PvP as well, but PvE he's class. He'll do damage. He'll strip their armor. He'll, so everyone else can do more damage, right? So by stripping the armor, he's just quality in PvE. So I'll be wanting him if I got the stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. So if you don't know how this event works, basically when you go in here, you'll basically get the hero you want plus the 4-star gear, 2 pieces of 4-star gear. What you need to do is you need to get someone, so he's a fortress, you need to get any 5-star fortress hero. So I've got, what have I got? A couple of these guys. I don't need him, so I just use him. And then you need to find 4-star of the same class, so he's a warrior, so you need 4 fortress warriors with the 4-star variety. So I'll just stick some storm hoods in there. He's not useful for very much, so stick him in. Yes, I want that, and there you go. That'll go in your bag as well, your Sigmund, so you can keep that there for the heroic miracle, and then it helps you with the heroic miracle. Helps you chain the progress together for the events, which is awesome. So you can do that, as I say. You can keep going along. I need to use something for that. I need to get 2 more 4-stars to do that one. Heart Watcher, he's basically, I never built Kamathis. I don't think he's very good. He is, again, he can do petrifies. Let's have a look at him. You can do your petrifies as well. Damage against backline enemies, petrify the target, reduce some armor as well. So at least you can reduce armor, so that's okay for some boss damage to reduce armor. He's immune from petrify as well. Petrify again, and while below 50% HP, increase self 30% of damage, reduce for 3 rounds. So when he gets to below 50%, it gets harder to kill. But nah, not really someone I consider worth building. I would still probably get him just to, as I say, just to get that hero back in my bag for the heroic miracle, and I just like to get the other 2 pieces of armor as well. Heart Watch is awesome in PvE. She's not a damage dealer. Don't look at her and think she's not doing any damage. Again, obviously anyone who's been in the game a while will know all this stuff, but for anyone newer, Heart Watcher she wasn't doing much in PvP, but in PvE against the bosses she's awesome. She basically makes the rest of your team do damage. So deals damage, blah blah blah, that doesn't really matter. Tags them with a Watcher mark. The Watcher mark's the one you want to look for, and the targets inflicted with a Watcher mark will take an extra 15% damage when attacked. The effect stacks and caps at 300%. So yeah, basically it means that if they've got a Watcher mark on them, everyone can do an extra 300% damage against them, and that's what she's there for. She's a really, really, really good support unit for PvE. I want you to have a look at it in here because the stats are better when you go up to the top level. So on this one at the bottom there, the Watcher mark will take an extra 45% damage when attacked. So it just means it stacks up quicker. It still caps at 300%, but it just means it's going to get up there quicker. And then if you're going for longer, it means that they're going to be taking that extra damage for much more rounds by using a 10-star Heart Watcher over a lower Heart Watcher. Okay, that's the wrong one. Back to this short mission. So yeah, so on that one, I've got the stuff. I'm just going to use that. What do I want to use in here? Windwalker, you'll do. There we go. So that's in my bag. I've got some extra gear as well. Scary, I'll need to work on that one. I'm not using Cthulhu to get scary. I've missed one. No, I haven't. Okay. Yeah, light and darks, if you're not familiar, again, light and dark is completely different the way it works. If you want a light and dark, it costs you. So I want a dark one. If I wanted Amuvor, which I don't, I would need to put in 2 other 5-star dark heroes and 2,000 gems as well. So it's very expensive. I would say that Amuvor and Faith Blade are not worth that cost. Light and dark heroes are pretty hard to build anyways. So if you're going to build light and dark hero, try and make sure it's one of the best heroes. These 2 are not considered the best heroes. Okay, so I don't think. Well, I think early on when I started playing the game, I wasn't really clued up and stuff. I may have bought one hero at one point. It may have been a Dark Orphandal, I can't remember, which is okay because it's decent anyways. But yeah, these ones, the light and dark heroes, I never buy them out of here anyways. Pretty much always buy the other 4. And your Grey Dwarf's Blessing done as well. So you can upgrade your gear sets on here to the next level up by putting in the corresponding gold and gems. And then if you go all the way down here, once you've got a 6-star set, you can spend 100 million gold and 4,000 gems to get a exclusive class specific set of gear. I'm going to do that now because I've got like 4 warriors on my main lineup now, and I've only got 1 set of actual warrior gear. So I'm gonna get one for Aspen. So you've got to take it off your hero before you can put it in. You can't just use it while it's on the hero. So go into the Grey Dwarf's Blessing, boom, and I want to choose which one I want. War Master suit, that's the one. I really need that. Confirm. And then I press the forge button. Yeah, no. And there we go. That has been upgraded now. And that can go back on Aspen. There we go. Much better. That event, most of the events there are all 1-week events, but the Grey Dwarf's Blessing is a 2-week event. It's always on for 2 weeks, and it's off for 2 weeks, and it's back on for 2 weeks. So there you go. The limit on each one is 1. You can only upgrade 1 time. So it does get pricey towards the higher end, but it's just something you need to do. So there you go. So that's pretty much all the event coverage that we're going to do. I'll just go over quickly as well. A Wishing Fountain in here, if you don't know already, so you've got this. Your gold has 3 different levels on it. Okay, so at my level, I don't think it goes any higher because I've been on this level for ages. It's either 125, 250, or 375. The 375 hardly ever comes round. So if I've got 250, I'd probably gamble on that. And when you're gambling on this wheel, this 5-star hero isn't really what you're going for. The odds are 0.1% chance. Okay, so it's going to take you, that is like 1 in 1,000 spins. So that's not really what you're aiming for. If you get it, it's good, it's a bonus. What you're really aiming for is the orange and red armors. And what I tend to do is I'll spin the refresh button until this becomes a light or dark shards. And when that goes light or dark shards, I'll just spin and spin and spin and spin until I get light or dark shards. The rest of the time, like, I'll just do, like, always do it in 10 spins for 8 chips. So I'll always just do a 10 bomb like that. I'll do it every day, so that it counts towards my 2 a day or whatever it is that you've got to do for your daily quests. I'll try not to use all my spins up, so if I'm doing one loop, I'll try not to do all my 300 spins in like one day. I'll do it over the course of the 7 days, so that I'm being more better with my resources, not using, like, you know, the extra 2 that I need to use every day to complete the dailies on those random days. So that'll do. As I say, gold, I've got loads of gold in this account anyway, so gold's not really an issue, so I would take that. I'm not sure if I'll keep going for that one. I may as well just do 1 spin, see what I get. Okay, there we go. So I've got the stuff that I wanted. There's nothing else for us to go in there, so I'll just press refresh. So that gold's there. It's gone to 125 gold. So I'm not going to spin on that one. And I haven't got. If it had lighter dark shards here, I would spin on it because I'm not bothered about the gold so much. But no, so I'll wait for that. You've got to wait like 3 hours, then you can press refresh for free again. So that's what I'll do. And I'll keep doing that, and I'll try and get either like 250,000 golds or the main thing really on a daily basis. But the main thing you want to be looking for with those refreshes is the light and dark shards to appear in here. Alright, and that's pretty much it. What we've got here, let's refresh that because I've only got one dude. Man. Really, I want to have more options than one 5-star hero in there. So when I get to the 8,000 mark, I can buy out 8,000 lucky coins. I can buy someone. So yeah, as I said, that's pretty much it. The Valentine's Day event, as I say, it's just for a gambler. It's a bit of a disappointment, to be fair, for like a free-to-play or light spender. I think it's there's not that much there really. It is a big gamble. If you get some rewards, that's cool, but it's a massive gamble. It's very the odds are stacked against you, I would say, unless you can throw a load of gems or a load of cash at the event. But if you are taking part in the event, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have some really good luck with it and get some awesome rewards, because there is some good stuff available in there. Obviously, light and dark elite shards are awesome to get, but you don't even guarantee a really good hero in that. That was the one I kind of really wanted, was to get the lucky candy bar from the event. But as I say, the odds are just too low. If you could choose your hero that you were going for in the male or female category, then it would be fine. But because you can't do that, your odds are really low. So there you have it. That's the events. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just drop it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And we'll catch you in the next one. Take care for now. Bye bye.